everyone, it's Amy from Lollipolish Baby 90 and welcome to today's video. Today I'm here with everything that I wore in the month of April. It's less than before. I was honestly doing about 30 polishes a month for the last few months, and this month we've definitely got a little bit quieter, mainly because I've still been wearing a lot of polishes but just for other videos, not just for casual wear. I don't think I've worn this Euro Disney Spirit jersey in a video before because it looks a bit strange now on camera that you can just see like the one ear, but I love. We're going to go through everything that I wore this month, go through swatches and everything like that. I just want to add before I start, if my face is red, it's because it's the highest pollen count I've ever had, and my hay fever and my nose sneezing has been off the charts today, so apologies. And now on to my April favourites. We do have two from API and two mainstream. The first one sums it up very nicely. It's called Pear-adise Cove, and it's a pear green cream. This is in the Infinite Shine formula. I'm not somebody that believes that there's any difference between regular and Infinite Shine, to be completely honest. I have done a wear review, like I want to say like 8-9 years ago, and I don't know if I feel like it's for me. I just think that I use them interchangeably. I don't really notice any difference, but I did really love this one. Like I say, a pear green cream, nice and easy, no fuss. 2 coats of Pear-adise Cove by API. And then probably a colour that I have 100 times, but this one is called Ring in the Blue Year. I love this colour blue. I definitely from API itself own about 3 or 4. There was like, was it Supercalitropic, that one. There was something about from the Portugal collection, they had one. There's honestly one of these in every video, every collection that they come out with, and I love it, and I'm drawn to buying them even though I know I do not need them in any way, shape or form. It was pretty, it was lovely, but I definitely have other polishes by API in this finish in my collection. So Ring in the Blue Year, and that was 2 coats. We'll move on to indies. I have been doing something where my camera viewfinder is really weird today. It keeps like flashing and it's putting me off quite considerably. We're going to do the UK indies is what I was saying, because I've been doing that kind of like mainstream UK indies, international indies. So from UK indies we do have Raspberry Swee-tea, which is from Prism Polish, and this is part of the beautifully polished indie box. If you haven't watched my review video on the 2 UK indie nail polish boxes that we have in the UK, I will link that down below for you. This is one of the polishes that was shown in that video. It's a beautiful blue raspberry slushy is kind of what I want to say. It's that colour. It's a tiny bit of holographic. There's a little bit of a shimmer in it, just over a really nice blue raspberry slushy colour, or as they're calling it, a raspberry sweet tea, but to me it's just blue raspberry. This was 3 coats, and this is by Prism Polish. Then we have into international indies. We have 2 from by Dany Vianna, 2 greens. The first one is Cunning, and this came out in the Harry Potter collection she did maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago now. I do have quite a lot from this collection, and embarrassingly I got this last summer and I thought that I already had it. I don't, I just own that many polishes that it was hard to remember. But obviously I did enjoy very much the Slytherin green, being a Slytherin myself, and it's stunning. I actually wore this twice this month, and it's just a nice green Slytherin colour with holographic flakes. The 2 coats of Cunning by Dany Vianna. And I do have a flash reflective one from them, and this is called Anya. This is from the Anastasia Hella Handmade Creation series that she did. This is really, really, really beautiful. It's possibly my favourite flash reflective. I feel like flash reflectives were really hot, like last summer. Everyone was doing flash reflectives, and I feel like that's kind of towards the end now. And I never really got totally on board with it, and now I feel like I'm at the trend after it's already happened. But I did really like this was a green and a pink together. You can see in here that it's picking up the flash reflective really, really beautifully. It wasn't super textured. I find some flash reflectives are super gritty, like liquid sands, and some aren't. This is probably in the middle. Got super opaque in 2 coats. It showed up really nicely. So yeah, probably one of my favourites that I've tried in this formula. So this is 2 coats of Anya by Dany Vianna. Work our way to the USA last actually. So we've done 1 British, then we've gone to Brazil, now we're going to Canada with one from Girly Bits. This is called Seize Every Opry-tunity. I think this is still available because just literally the day that I posted my swatch, someone else had, I think it was Girly Bits, had reposted somebody else's post of this swatch, which was a spooky coincidence, and said that it was still available. So I got this last year at PBE. It's not a PBE exclusive, but I think it's still around. Oh, it's from the Honky Tonk Blues collection. Yellow with pink glitter. There's also a little bit of a green duo flash to it. I did really love the overall finish. I wish it was a slightly bit more opaque. It did get there in 3, but just I had to put a thick last third coat on there just to make it super opaque. But I think when you've got the green shimmer and the pink and the yellow all combined, 3 coats is fine. But just for me, I just don't like any nail line showing if I can really help it, but especially because in still photos it really shows. Sometimes you get polishes that are super opaque, and obviously because you're moving your hands and you're never actually still in the way that you are when you take a swatch photo, it doesn't really matter, or people can't really notice. And then when you stop and do a swatch photo, it just, you can see your nail line and you're like, how is this even a thing? But yeah, I like this one a lot. I just wish for the photo purposes it was a smidge more opaque. So 3 coats of Seize Every Opportunity by Girly Bits. And on to America. So we have one from Fair Maiden, which was a PBE exclusive, from the VIP bag, and this is North Avenue Beach. I really like this one. I don't know why I didn't wear this one sooner. It's rose gold flakes in the teal base. Really pretty. Love that rose gold and the light blue together. Really complementary, really pretty. Yeah, got really opaque. No complaints. I just don't know why I left it so long to wear it, is all I'm surprised at. So 3 coats of North Avenue Beach by Fair Maiden Polish. And of course, all indies will be linked down below, except from this one. So this is a hair polish. Hair Polish is a nail polish brand that hasn't existed for probably 8 years now. And this is called From the Balcony of the Chateau Marmont. This is one of the polishes that I really wanted when I was starting to try and expand my hair polish collection. It was one that I'd seen from afar that was very much a well-known hair polish, so I'm really glad that I own it and that I've worn it. So it's a cornflower blue, and then there is black, white, gold and a hot fuchsia pink glitter. So they are glitters, they are not flakies. It's a really interesting mixture. I love the pink and the black, and I love the blue and the gold. It's just a really fun, funky mixture all together. Did take 3 coats, but I like it. I like it a lot. Contrasting colours is very much a thing for me. So From the Balcony of the Chateau Marmont by Hair Polish, 3 coats. And towards the end of the month, I did have a little bit of a nail break, a little bit of a nail reset. So I did do some rewears in that time, because last month I had no rewears, which is quite unusual for me. So this is the Mayan Sleeps Tonight by Dollish Polish. Was just feeling that I really wanted to wear a nice dark green with a shimmer. And that exactly was what I needed. And then if you watched my spring favourites, I picked out this one by Dany Vianna called Happy Birthday, and it had been so long since I'd worn it, so I definitely held this out and wore it again. So this is a pink base with bright green glitters. It's meant to look like the Harry Potter birthday cake that Hagrid gives him. I really loved wearing it and re-wearing it and ready for spring. It's all the good stuff. A really short video. I feel like I just went through all of that and just didn't even catch a breath. Yeah, I have a habit of doing that sometimes when I'm a little bit like excited and eager to get things going. So hopefully I was understandable through that, because now I'm looking at the video thinking I've really went through those so fast. So that is everything that I wore in April. Let me know what some of your April favourites were down below in the comments, and I will see you soon. Bye.